Hey guys, so welcome in. Welcome back for another root work read today. Let's see what wants to come out. We're going to start with the tarot today. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there could be some kind of new beginning that's being held back. What else wants to come out? Seven of Swords. Okay, so maybe there's some kind of strategy or there's been some kind of secrets. Two of Cups in reverse. It's a soulmate connection that didn't progress. The Lovers. This could be a romantic connection or it could just be a choice in love. The King of Cups in reverse. Somebody was holding back emotions. And the Ten of Wands. It caused a lot of burdens. The Moon. Okay, so there's some kind of secrets being illuminated. The Devil. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. So maybe there's some toxicity going on. Maybe this is you or somebody that you're dealing with that you didn't know about. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe this is why they didn't give to you before, or they're not currently giving to you. Nine of Swords in reverse. Somebody's releasing some kind of anxiety, releasing some guilt, releasing some pressure. Two of Wands in reverse. So twos are all about decision and union. So somebody's deciding what they want to do. Six of Wands in reverse, because there's not been any kind of victory. There's been no kind of recognition in this situation. The Magician's in reverse. Maybe somebody's been a little bit more manipulative and deceptive. Five of Cups. They have walked away or they need to move on from this situation. Knight of Swords is in reverse. They didn't move towards you with clarity. They didn't, Ace of Cups is here. They want to, but they haven't given you that love offer. The Eight of Wands, though, they want to move forward, but they're stalled because the Knight of Swords is in reverse. So they want to come in. They want to offer something new with the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands, but the Knight of Swords here in reverse is telling me that they're not. Why? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. They need to release. They need to give up some kind of control here. Could just be control and being vulnerable. Maybe they don't want to be vulnerable. The Six of Cups. This is somebody coming back around. So if you don't want some kind of reconciliation with someone, that's okay. But this is reconciliation. Six of Cups is nostalgia, soulmates. Queen of Wands in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So somebody is not giving to this situation. What is the outcome of this situation? It might be shocking, whatever it is. It might be shocking. So the Hierophant flew out upright. Or face up. It came out sideways, but it came out face up. All the other cards came face down. Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be something that's been delayed. And I thought this was the Hierophant. This is Judgment. So they're having a wake-up call about a Queen of Pentacles, and that's why it's been delayed. There's the Tower, and the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Fool. Yeah. So this could have been shocking for them that they wanted to move forward with you, or this could be shocking to you that they want to move forward with you. But there's hope here for healing with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You could be the Queen of Pentacles. This could be somebody else. Justice is here in reverse. Whatever happened here was unfair. And the High Priestess. So there's maybe some secrets going on that you don't know about. Maybe your intuition is telling you something about this situation. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups. Six of Swords. And the Chariot's in reverse. So they're walking away from conflict, but the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot in reverse tells me that they're not quite giving to you yet, and you might be the Queen of Cups in this situation. You might be walking away from a Queen of Pentacles, walking towards a Queen of Cups. What's the advice for this situation? Page of Cups is in reverse. So they haven't given you an apology. They haven't given you any kind of offer yet. Four of Swords. Take a pause. Don't reach out. Page of Cups in reverse. Don't reach out to them. Just Four of Swords. Take a rest. Take a pause. Three of Swords, because this was a heartbreaking situation. Two of Swords is in reverse, so a decision's been made. King of Pentacles is here, and Ace of Swords. So it looks like there needs to be some truth and clarity, or they need to bring you some truth and clarity. Maybe about a King of Pentacles situation, some kind of heartbreak. And the Page of Wands is here in reverse, so this is why they didn't move towards you. They're going to come in and tell you their indecision has to do with this King of Pentacles situation, and there was something heartbreaking about it. And the Page of Wands is here in reverse to say that this is why they didn't move forward. The Empress. So they see you as the Empress. Nine of Pentacles. They see you as someone self-sufficient. Nine of Pentacles can also talk about somebody who's single. Three of Wands. And the Hermit. So you might need to take some time for introspection, or they've taken some time for introspection. Or maybe this is just a go within before you make a decision. Anything else? The Wheel. This is all divinely timed. It could also say the time is now, but this is divinely timed. King of Wands. So you could definitely be dealing with the fire sign here. Three of Pentacles. So it's all in divine timing when they're going to come towards you for this collaboration. Knight of Cups is in reverse. They're holding back right now. Or they might come towards you not in their emotions, because Temperance wanted to pop out. So they might know that they first need to balance the situation before they tell you how they feel. The beach could also be significant, since the beach is in the background here. That's really standing out to me. And the Page of Pentacles. So they do want to come forward and offer you some kind of stability. So they might hold back their emotions at first, because the Knight of Cups came out in reverse. But they want to offer you something that's stable. The Nine of Wands, Strength, and Queen of Swords in reverse. So they might think that you are going to react to them in the Queen of Swords energy and Queen of Swords in reverse energy. But it's taken a lot of your strength to get through this situation. And the Nine of Wands is here. So that's definitely a resilient, wounded warrior type of energy. And it goes along with strength well, because it takes a lot of strength to persevere. So they might think that you're going to be cross with them or harsh with them. Okay, let's see what this relationship needs. Oh, what this relationship needs is wit and adaptability. This says today requires adaptability. Change is inevitable, but those who can adjust quickly will find opportunities in the chaos. Stay calm, respond flexibly, and use your cleverness to find the best solution. I love that. That card, I've never seen that card with this deck. It also has a fox on it. Foxes are very cunning, very sly. So that is probably your advice for this situation also. You know, when they do come in and they do try to talk to you, be flexible with them to hear what they have to say. Let's do this deck. So you got cycles here. So this is something that's fated. It's in divinely timing. Gold Digger also came out. So they could have been dealing with somebody who was just using them for their money. You could have been dealing with that. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles out here. So there's definitely something about money being involved here. Someone else. Someone is in the middle, or someone is trying to sabotage this connection. And we have seen that in this spread with the third party situation multiple times. So it definitely looks like there's some kind of third party interference in this connection. And this says water sign. So that could be the interference is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This says give it time. And this says vacation. You will be traveling soon. And this says let it go. Make room for the new beginnings on its way to you. So I did say that the beach stood out in this picture, and here we have the vacation. So maybe they want to take you on a vacation. I want to see who in this situation is this water sign. Tell me about this water sign. How does the collective know this water sign? So the Two of Pentacles came out in reverse. And the Nine of Wands in reverse. So somebody who feels overwhelmed, somebody, both of those cards talk about feeling overwhelmed. Tell us more about this water sign. Tell us more about this situation. Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress in reverse. So is this gossip? Is this somebody gossiping? The Fool in reverse. This is somebody saying, this looks like gossip to me. So this is somebody who's saying maybe that you're reckless with money, because Pentacles is out here twice. Who's the water sign? Well, the Moon wanted to come out, so it's a secret. And the Sun came out in reverse. So this has been part of the delay. Who is this water sign? Knight of Pentacles talks about delay. Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody does not want me to know. Anxiety. Who is this water sign? Strength in reverse, Hermit in reverse, and King of Swords. So it could be somebody in a leadership position with the King of Swords, and they're having anxiety over this gossip. Knight of Cups in reverse and the Death card. The Magician in reverse. So somebody that was deceitful. And King of Cups. So there's your water sign. Masculine water sign. So, okay, finally. Wow. That person did not want to be known. Masculine water sign finally came out with the King of Cups. But it was somebody who was deceptive. So it looks like there was some kind of lie going on here, maybe about your money. Yeah, there was a lot of talk going on with this situation. Because you have Strength here in reverse, so that tells me that they were seeing you as someone with lack of control or insecure. So maybe they thought you were reckless with your finances. That's out here twice. The Hermit is in reverse, so that can talk about somebody who's lonely or isolated. Knight of Cups is here in reverse, so maybe they were saying that you didn't actually like them. The Death is here. And whoever this is, they're having anxiety because they caused this delay. Okay. What else do we need to know with this situation? Page of Cups, but they're coming back around with an apology. Okay. They're coming back around with the apology, not the King of Cups. Who was the original? Was it a King of Wands? The original one? The King of Cups looks like the third party. Yeah, King of Wands. King of Wands is coming back around, and the Hierophant is in reverse. So this might be a non-traditional situation that you have. Why is the Hierophant here? Page of Pentacles is in reverse. This is a missed opportunity. 5 of Wands. So now they think there's some kind of competition for you. And the Tower. So maybe this 5 of Wands situation could also be growth. Maybe they've had some personal growth since the last time you saw them. And the 2 of Cups. So now they see you as their person. Maybe that was shocking to them, or it's going to be shocking to you. And the 2 of Wands. So they're in the planning stage. This King of Wands is in the planning stage. They want to come forward. They're not quite ready yet, though, it looks like. Not quite ready yet to come forward with the truth. The Stars in reverse. Yeah. I think they're feeling discouraged. They're feeling discouraged. What can the collective do in this situation? Seven of Swords is here. Okay, so use some strategy. 10 of Cups is here in reverse. So this is a disconnect. This is some kind of broken relationship. Okay, Six of Cups. 6 of Swords is in reverse. So there's some kind of holding on to the past. Maybe you're holding a grudge, or you're holding on to this past hurt. And the Queen of Swords is here in reverse. So you might be a little bit cold towards this person. You might be a little bit upset with them for lying to you, or whatever is going on here for this situation as a whole. The Queen of Wands is here in reverse. So this also talks about being cold, but this might have made you feel insecure. How does this King of Wands feel about the collective? 8 of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess. Okay, how does this King of Wands feel about the collective? Two of Swords. Decision. What's the decision that they need to make? The Chariot. Moving forward, the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So the decision they need to make is if they want to move forward with this situation with you or not. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and maybe they don't know if they want to be single, or they don't know if you're single. What's the outcome? Seven of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So they're dropping the illusion, but it also talks about indecision. And they want to put in some effort with the Eight of Pentacles here. They want to work towards building this. How does the collective feel about this King of Wands? The Lovers. So this is a mutual relationship. This is somebody that you have feelings for. This is somebody that you want to come back into your life. The Lovers card talks about union and partnership, as well as choices. So you might feel like you are having to decide about them, if you want to bring them back into your life or not. Knight of Wands is in reverse with Temperance. So you're wanting balance, but they're not doing anything to bring that balance. So let's see what wants to come out for the collective for this situation. So Lust came out, Repo came out. So somebody might be having financial difficulties. Honeymooning came out. Squad came out, and this card talks about reconciliation. This card says bye Felicia, so there's a breakup or there's a breakup happening. This says wine and dine, they want to take you out, they want to ask you out on a date. This card says love bombing, so they might come in really strong at first with a lot of attention. And this card talks about being ghosted. So that pretty much follows the story of what we just said. And then on the bottom was karmic, so third-party relationships, red flags, and machismo is in the middle, so they might have had an ego problem. Underneath that is black sheep. Underneath that is my boo. And then new boo is underneath that. Light bulb moment. Okay, so they're figuring this out. They're figuring things out. But the Knight of Pentacles keeps showing up, so this is slow moving energy. All right, guys, that is what I have for you. Actually, just kidding. Hang on. Okay, I had to grab my Nature Oracle deck. This is a Green Witches Oracle deck. Let's see what wants to come out for this read with the collective. Okay, so the moon wanted to come out. This talks about phases, cycles, and also intuition. So the High Priestess came out a lot in this spread. So you definitely could be feeling this intuitively, that you already know the situation is coming towards you. This says altar. This talks about gratitude and releasing burdens, which has also come out a lot in this spread also. Really, really talking about releasing burdens, letting go. This talks about soil, which talks about stability and simplicity. Stability is something that you're wanting to be offered in this situation. And simplicity is also what that card talked about over here with the wit and the adaptability. Making this a simple, easy conversation, because something definitely needs to be said here. Talks about snow. Okay, so This is the winter time right now when I'm recording this, but this talks about rest and contemplation. The Four of Swords came out also. So it definitely, this spread talks about resting, taking a pause, taking a break, taking some inner introspection. And this could also be happening during the winter time. The soil card kind of makes me think of springtime because that's when planting season is. And this is like a really cozy card. So this could also tell me this looks like a wintry card, and this looks like a wintry card also. So this to me looks like winter is in this spread as far as in the nature goes. And maybe it's the end of winter when spring is starting. So February, March, if you're in the Midwest. Okay. Okay, guys, that is all I have for you. Thanks for watching. If you resonated with this, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.